I think the key thing for policymakers and the public to know in general is that actually investing in foster kids' success now will save you on the tail end. And it's not just the economic thing to do, which study after study after study will tell you, it's also the morally right thing to do.
This is the last great civil rights struggle that never even started. If you think about it, every other group of victims in America at least had the ability to make noise.
In my experience in Hollywood, I am not a foster youth some of the time, I'm a foster adult all of the time. We see uncertainty and unfairness and disparity. We speak up.
Dave Thomas always said these children are not someone else's responsibility, they are our responsibility.
I would like to see where we don't need foster care. I would like to see every parent have the ability that we never have to take their child away.
So not only bridging the gaps between the communication of the, sex education, but also it's making it more fun.
You have a high population of foster care youth who need services. And so as planners, what can we do to actually focus on that particular group of people?
We heard their voices rise above the white noise and grow clearer until they all hit the same note. Their message is definitive. Listen to us.
The best way to do legislation is to involve the people who are most affected by the problem, to sit at the table and help us figure out what the solution is.
Policymakers really need to get feedback from the youth, and not just make decisions without knowing what the youth go through.
Just because they had a rough past or anything like that, they should still have the chance to prove who they are and still be successful, especially for the ones that's been in probation and been in juvenile hall. I feel like they really have a bad reputation, and I feel like they have a fighting right and deserving chest just as anybody else in the system.
These are our children. They belong to everybody that's walking around us today, and we should all be invested in that success.
Less than 3% of former foster youth end up with a bachelor's degree. That's a tenth of the general population. Instead of sending 500,000 kids off into dependency, welfare, low income, we should be turning them into middle class citizens who will raise good kids themselves and build the economy.
I want to live. I couldn't say that a year ago.
We're all or nothing people, and we're like, no, you don't understand, this is really, really important, and some people see it childish and unrealistic, and we're not. We're really we've seen life and death, and we have been on the friggin' line. And people don't understand that we are really, really serious about what we do.